DKSCYTH plays. Said, hello. Beat Saber Sweat. Said, what's goody my gang, I'm watching an ad RN.
Oops. Yo, new Sabers.
Beat Saber Sweat.
Good
Said, okay, ads over.
You're shaking hands with danger.
I'm still gonna use my other Sabers.
Beat Saber Sweat. Said, oh, what preset is that?
It's a very new preset. And where did I put it?
Beat Saber Sweat. Said, indeed.
It's the top one.
Cam VR do not hack. Said, I got a map for you, my dude. Beat Saber Sweat. Said, epic.
Very epic.
Cam VR do not
This
hack.
is kinda loud.
Said, how do I get the Sabers?
They're in the Beat Leader Discord.
Beat Saber Sweat. Said, wait, you can have 2 Sabers?
Yeah. You can hide one and put it on desktop. Like desktop only and then VR only.
Any machine, while forgetting safety. You're shaking hands with danger.
Cam VR do not hack. Said, how do I use lobby Sabers?
You
Cam
turn on
VR do not hack.
you
Said,
turn on you
just
go
like you.
here, you turn on in
Beat
menu.
Saber Sweat. Said, I love ReeSabers.
You're shaking hands with danger.
Beat Saber Sweat. Said, best use of $3 ever.
Work on any machine, while forgetting safety. You're shaking hands with danger.
Blind Yeti. Said, hello Vortex Wizard guy.
Yo. That was an awful voice crack. You did not hear that.
Blind Yeti. Said, I didn't hear or see anything. Beat Saber Sweat. Said, how am I able to beat 12-star rank maps but I can't even do the start of danger, loudly crying face, loudly crying face.
I can do the start of danger, I can't beat 12-star rank maps. And we each got our own problems.
Blind Yeti. Said, danger is so goofy. Blind Yeti. Said, peak map right here.
Yes.
Beat Saber Sweat. Said, why is the stream lagging so much for me, loudly crying face. Saber Sweat. Said, dog, let me watch the stream.
Ouch, I just punched my hip. Okay, now the lag is now on my end. And that's a lot of lag. Alright, why am I so short?
Blind Yeti. Said, Vortex height reveal.
Oh, that's why it's lagging. I figured it out. I know why it's lagging. Oh wait, never mind. I don't know why it's lagging. I lied. I forgot to turn on GD Fixer. Oopsie doodles. Alright, why am I so short? We're gonna go over here, we're gonna fix this. Alright. Alright, now I'm super tall. Should I just turn on auto height at this point?
Blind Yeti. Said, face orange fitting nails biting orangey face. Cam VR do not hack. Said, back.
Yo.
Cam VR do not hack. Said, I was AFK.
Oh, look at that act. It's glorious.
Blind Yeti. Said, what's ACC?
I have no idea.
DKSCYTH plays. Said, oh yeah, I don't know about the map, but the song is like 8 minutes long.
It said 4. I think this is a cut version. Alright, my axe is now in the toilet.
Blind Yeti. Said, I think this mapper likes wrist rolls.
Perchance.
Louis. Said, yo, I'm a big fan.
Yo.
Blind Yeti. Said, cool.
Your hands are cool.
Who's Air Dog?
Alright, buddy.
OMG hot. Skull what? Said, who timed me out on Discord, Gur. Louis. Said, you so good.
Thanks. Yo, guys, what if you try, what is that? What is that thing? Alright, I need a... Where's where?
Kyle. Said,
7-2?
bend over.
Alright, what is this?
Skull what? Said, you should play the best song ever.
One Direction?
Louis. Said, Beat Saber should add ranked. Skull what? Said, this is not One Direction.
Dude, you told me to play the best song ever. We're gonna play
Skull
the
what?
best song ever.
Said, this is 5 Direction. Blind Yeti.
I can find it.
Said, your height settings are about as stable as my bank account. Skull what? Said, no, Rap God is the best song
Dude,
ever.
this is what you told me to play. This is best song
Said,
ever
play Romantic Homicide.
by One Direction.
Blind Yeti. Said, no, the way I am is. Louis. Said, play Rushy. Skull what? Said, now this is the best song ever. Cam VR do not have. Said, sorry if I'm not saying anything. Skull what? Said, haven't heard this since 2007, and I wasn't even born yet. Cam VR do not have.
This is a 2007
Said,
song?
I'm on my PC on Discord.
I'm scared.
Virtually wired. Said, hey. Blind Yeti. Said, it sounds mid. Skull what? Said, I have no idea. When was Just Dance 2018 released?
I think 2019.
Louis said, I've been playing Ghost for 4 years on my PSVR, now trying to get it on my Quest 3. Skull What said, no, this was on Just Dance 2015. Virtually Wired said, when was the song map? Blind Yeti said, how does one play Ost for 4 years? Donna Alzuski said,
Bro has like extremely strong willpower. He does not get bored.
nah. Said, ag. Beat Saber Sweat said, can you play some speed maps PLS?
This is clearly a speed
Louis
map. I don't know what you're talking about.
said, how long you been playing? Beat Saber Sweat said, I don't know any good ones. Beat Saber
Alright,
Sweat
let me do slash
ALR
inferno.
cool. Blind Yeti said, he probably has a 98 on $100
I have to
bills.
let's see this real quick.
Skull What said, now play Rap God full combo. Beat Saber Sweat said, I love this map, the environment is amazing.
Yeah, this is a great environment. I definitely
Said,
have environments on.
JKSCYTH plays said, I have bad memories with the filthy mind. Beat Saber Sweat said, can you play it with environment?
I'll probably watch the replay because I need to see
Said,
this.
are you on? Virtually Wired said, we. Blind Yeti said, this map does not look deep. Beat Saber Sweat said, ALR.
Run.
Skull What said, FC this, get a cookie. Monkey Man said,
I bet.
Arty. Easy said, how do you play this?
Move your arms. I don't know.
Blind Yeti said, those walls look kinda vision blocky NGL. Beat Saber Sweat said, fun fact, this is the song used in Skeletal Shenanigans, which is an event level in Geometry Dash.
What is Geometry
Skull
Dash?
What said, move your wrist, arms will just tire you out. Louis said, oh that bit was hard dang. Beat Saber Sweat said, L bad cut.
Alright, buddy.
DKSCYTH plays said, goojity goo, if you FC this a cookie will be given to you. Careful Straw said, how are you so good? Skull What said, FC this, get a half of a cookie. Easy said, this is crazy. Blind Yeti said, this map is goopy. Louis said, can you die with custom songs?
What?
Rover said,
Like in real life or in the game?
Skull What said, yeah you will blow up. Beat Saber Sweat said, how do you get so good at this game?
Practice.
Careful Straw said, How do you not get confused? Thomas Burke
I have no idea.
said,
Run.
High Vortex Wizard. Virtually Wired said, Louis said, in game. Lingering said, Brothers the skeleton boss fight in skeleton shenanigans. Beat Saber Sweat said, RUN. Pokemon Master said, Yellow. Xavier plays said, Yo.
Yep.
Skull What said, no way, my drum lessons purchase has arrived. L42 said, countdown commence *5 *4 *3 *2 *1. Louis said, how long you been playing for?
5 years.
Rover said, second drop is so underrated. Blind Yeti said, what do you think of this map, Sir Vortex?
Scary.
Ben Tulip said, hot.
What the heck? Come on, we can full combo this. I know I can.
Louis said, nice same.
I blame my height. I'm too tall.
Said,
I'm too tall
I
for
hate
this
that
game.
part. Skull What said, scary bombs. Virtually Wired said, run. Beat Saber Sweat said, I always fail there. Skull What said, mods, ban this guy. Rob Dog said, LOL. Crispy YT said, hot. Kwame Remix
Yep.
said, in the Saber PLS it's worth it. L42 said, I like the audio bot bro. It's awesome.
Okay, we'll come back
said,
to this.
Fire in the
hole. Come on, why is my height not hiding?
said,
It's making me
Blind
taller.
said, Beat Saber Sweat said, why is the stream always
Yeah, I'll
freezing?
do
What the hell is
accelerate.
my Wi-Fi doing? Louis said, can you do accelerate by Term Night and
Let me just
Skybreak?
turn off
Pokemon Master
all this.
said, I can't beat Danger on Expert Plus.
Drivers, start your engines.
Skull What said, skip the toilet funny too.
Yeah.
Drivers, start your engines.
Pokemon Master said, I'm gonna go charge my headset and switch devices. Blind Yeti said, first drop is P. Skull What said, I meant fun it. Virtually Wired said, how do I get Sabers to play this game? Crispy YT said, Crispy96_YT. Skull What said, what in the tech map? Reloaded Frost said,
Yep.
L42 said, this is straight Savage Ogre. Louis said, what mods you use?
A lot.
Virtually Wired said, hand pink
My mod
waving,
list is
hand
in the
pink waving,
description.
hand pink waving text green game over. Robert A said, Jesus Christ is king. Blind Yeti said, the base version is so much worse SMH. Rover said, time to accelerate.
Oops.
Rubicarno the Dragon Prince. Said, song name.
Accelerate.
Rover. Said, accelerate. Skull what? Said, accelerate. Do you mean centipede? Virtually wired. Said, how do I not play this game? Louis.
You
Said,
press the exit button.
I'll download BSManager on my PC. Rubicarno the Dragon Prince. Said, tut. Blind Yeti. Said, the derivative of velocity. L42. Said, oh my god. Not again. Someone swapped out my beer with piss. Definitely human.
Okay.
Said, hey Vortex. Skull what? Said, Vortex Wizard, how do I drink a water bottle? Blind Yeti. Said, Pete. Rob Dog. Said, tough. Rover. Said, this section of the song is Loki Pete. Steel. Said, hello Vortex.
Yep.
Laughing face. Isaac Jurtson. Said, what? Mulcio Ire JR.
Time to
Said,
accelerate.
I dare you to search up 77864PB01 Lego piece. Louis. Said, do you play? Orion Driv. Nexus VR. Said, hey Vortex, do you remember me Nexus? Advanced meme. Said,
Maybe.
how is this humanly possible? Virtually wired. Said, Robin a prenace. Skull what? Said, it's not, this is an AI stream.
Yeah, sure.
L42.
I'm Cyber.
Said, shout out.
And you're
Crescent
watching the
City
Beat Saber
Unicorn
channel.
Brother. I'm actually entertained by this. Fire, 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 fire. Advanced meme. Said, oh lol. Louis. Said, I'm only 9 lol. Steel.
Interesting.
Said, well advanced, practice makes perfection.
Alright, what is this?
Said, skull. Skull what? Said, holy aura spinning blades. Blind Yeti. Said, simply hit block. Virtually wired. Said, A1 me. Rob Dog. Said, back to Inferno slash. Blind Yeti.
And we gotta play
Said,
some requests first,
oh,
and then we'll
SNTS.
go back to Slash Inferno.
Said, can you also do Knife Party Centipede after Expert plus you don't have to? Definitely human. Said, Vortex Wizard, what is your favorite tech map? Rover.
I don't know.
Said, Hatsune Miku.
Dude,
jump
what is
scare.
this map?
Blind Yeti. Said, it's trash. Virtually wired. Said, what is your favorite map?
I don't have a favorite map.
Said, I have a micro peanuts. Blind Yeti. Said, and ranked for some reason LMAO. Skull what? Said, his favorite map is Preemie at the party. Crispy YT. Said, hot.
Yep.
Virtually wired. Said, peanuts. Louis. Said, can you do knife party after? Skull what? Said,
Hey, I'm gonna try and
what is
SU
this map? Pie game.
Slash Inferno.
Said, how have you been playing for so long? Steel. Said, play a Brazilian Miku song and Shadow the Hedgehog comes out nowhere face with tears of joy. Bushman. Said. Chicken.
This
Poultry leg, poultry
song
leg,
is not
poultry leg.
good.
L42. Said. Mechanical arm, mechanical leg, 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 mechanical arm. Rob Dog. Said. Yes sir. Skull What? Said. I love robot music. Cam VR do not hack. Said. Look at the hard level of this map. Louis. Said. Knife party, please. I need a better username. Said. Guys, Morbius was peak. Rover.
It's Morbin
Said,
time.
Fire in the Cam VR do not hack. Said. I'm finally on the leaderboard of the Molly map.
Nice.
Louis. Said. OMG, it's knife party.
Run.
Rover. Said. Run. L42. Said. I subscribed fam mechanical leg mechanical arm mechanical leg mechanical arm mechanical leg mechanical arm
Alright,
mechanical
buddy.
leg mechanical arm mechanical leg mechanical arm. Skull What? Said. FC this, get a grilled cheese. Crispy YT. Said. Dude. Cam VR do not hack. Said. If you look at in this party you can see my name. Crispy YT. Said. Subscribe. Gold. Said. How did you get different sabers?
Mods.
Rob Dog. Said. You can beat it, yes sir.
Run.
Skull What? Said. Chad, don't forget to donate your college funds to Vortex Wizard. Gold. Said. How do you get mods? Blind
You
Yeti.
done with them?
Said. Of course. Cam VR do not hack. Said. Oh wow. Cam VR do not hack. Said. I have more than skull.
Do people bother not? Do people just not bother looking up stuff nowadays? What happened to Google?
Gold. Said. Can you beat Ghost? Skull What? Said. How do you use microwave? Blind Yeti. Said. People are kinda stupid Loki. Blind Yeti. Said. What the signs is this map?
Oh boy.
Blind Yeti. Said. I meant what the Sigma screw autocorrect. Rob Dog. Said. Yes sir. Rover. Said. I thought this section would be a bit faster. Crispy YT.
This is a tech map.
Daddy chill.
Oh my.
MVR do not have. Said, I got to go in a few minutes. MVR do not have. Said, also I'm getting a haircut.
Nice.
Blind Yeti. Said, get a mullet my man. Skull Y. Said, there's no Y. I like trains. Said, what do you think about Deltarune?
I have not played it.
YT. Said, Chip.
Ouch.
The amazing Dino Sir. Said, no. Blind Yeti. Said, let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Definitely human. Said, Vortex Wizard used gamble and lost FC. Blind Yeti. Said, AHH dang it. Crispy YT. Said, are you even trying?
I am.
Said, you should decrease the gamble cooldown so I don't need an alt account to satisfy my gambling addiction.
I don't know how.
Said, banger of a map and song.
If I could, I would just make a new bot and just make it.
Said, okay.
Make the gambling cooldown 0.
Harry Twinkly turn. Said, go. Blind Yeti. Said, Chad let him. Harry Twinkly turn. Said, RPOU. Jude Hopper. Said, guys I lost.
Rip.
Blind Yeti. Said, ACC like a god. L42. Said, I spent about $500,000 on this Rolls Royce Phantom. Cash.
Crazy.
Straight boss. The amazing Dino Sir. Said, rip. I like trains. Said, this song is goat.
Alright, I forgot where to go.
Said, I lost 160 points.
Alright, this is the run, guys. Watch this. We're gonna full combo.
Skull what? Said, can I say how much I dislike chain links? The amazing Dino Sir. Said, let this man cook. Skull what? Said, full combo this, get $1 million. Blind Yeti.
Mr. Beast.
Said,
And then he just gives you a vibro map and he says, nope, 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 you can't get your $1 million.
Said,
You did not
are
FC.
you breaking a sweat?
Run.
LeBron Bolden. Said, hot.
Yo.
Skull what? Said, vibrato map. AKSCYTH plays. Said, does it ever get boring replaying the same song over and over?
Sometimes. But I gotta get that FC.
Only Esmond. Said, skeletal shenanigans. Only Esmond. Said, Geodash. DVDVA. Said, hot.
Yo.
Skull what? Said, are you still top 50 in beat rank? Saber
No.
Kirkendall. Said, is it hard? Blind Yeti. Said, simply lock in. Only Esmond. Said, Have you ever played Geometry Dash?
What's Geometry Dash?
Said, yes beat rank. Xavier Kirkendall. Said, lock in. Ole Esman. Said, Arithema game. Crispy YT.
Oh, come on.
Said, Cookie my guy.
Alright, we will come back to this.
Said, I mean a rhythm.
Just
Rover.
Give me
Said,
1 second.
Have you ever played Beat Saber with your life on the line?
What's
Blind
Beat
Yeti.
Saber?
Said, that chain sucks.
Let's do this.
Skull Y. Said, is it 100 bills time? Ole Esman.
Let's do some vibro.
That's crazy. Skull Y. Said, 100 bills 1 hour. Crispy YT. Said, how long have you been playing?
Okay, hold on. We're just
Skull
gonna
Y.
go in practice
Said,
mode.
FC this map get $1 million. Blind Yeti. Said, game too easy must play CS. Megami. Said, answer me.
Guys, let's play Counter-Strike.
Gaku Vine. Said, how are you doing?
Doing alright.
Jude Hopper. Said, challenge Saber or Counter Strike. Aaron Yeager. Said, lag. Definitely human. Said, Vortex Wizard, how much would someone have to donate you for you to beat Mariana Trench?
I don't know.
Cam VR do not hack.
$1 million.
I sent you a gift. Cam VR do not hack.
You have to ask Mr. Beast to
On Steam. Gaku
work out a deal.
Said, can I sub? Blind Yeti.
Okay, we're gonna have to practice
Said,
that part.
I meant challenge Saber face orange biting nails. BMTH fan. Said, do you take requests?
Yeah.
Hi the cast. Said,
Oh
how
my
TF
gosh.
you do this? Crowner YT.
Architecture.
Said, my IP is 1074.8367.8274.
Crazy.
Cam VR do not hack. Said, Vortex I sent you a gift on Steam. Gaku Vine. Said, can I sub?
Alright, you better not be the mistake.
Said, what the peak map?
I've seen game ever. So I did not get a Steam
Please
notification.
play Caramel by Sleep Token. Skull One. Said,
There's this one guy that got hacked in my friends list, and he's spamming Steam community gift cards. I think they're real. Because he's a hacker. I think he can hack a Valve.
Said, I just subbed.
So I think they're real. I should click them.
Skull One. Said, equip them, and just get your account obliterated. BVBBA. Said, is it fellas in France? JKSCYTH plays. Said, I am a hop by Victor again. Jude Hopper. Said, well hi Jude too.
Interesting.
Gaku Vine. Said, I just sub.
Yeah, thanks.
Toxic
Yeah.
Jude. Said, LOL there is 2 Jude.
Is dat nou een nieuwe tune van KB en Gladde Paling? Ik kan mijn glibberige gladde oren niet geloven.
Jude Hopper.
Gladde paling.
Said, plus my alt account. DV 8. Said, EI Teddy T.
Ik ben een auto.
Auto.
Cam VR do not hack. Said, he's the map I was talking about.
Dat klinkt niet goed.
Auto.
Skull Y.
And they're pretty good.
Helicopter Lodi balling.
we het nog eens proberen?
En nu de drop.
Toxic Jude said, can you PLS do OV Sacrament and Census please? DVDVA said, if you're gliding and sliding. Skull Y said, nice miss streamer.
Beetje praten de auto.
Toxic Jude said, nice miss.
Krabi en paling.
Ja, de kloofjool, ga maar lekker batten met je oma.
No. Dang it. Alright. Should we do multiplayer?
Jude Hopper said, that's where Cyber Ramen fails.
Yeah.
BMTH fan said,
Yeah.
play Caramel by Sleep Token please. Toxic Jude
Let's do a code.
said, can you make me a mod? Skull Y said,
ZRUBC.
only if I wasn't on standalone. Jude Hopper said, I want multiplayer. Me said, Zerevk. DVDV8 said,
Alright.
Toxic Jude said, can you play on? Toxic Jude said, play Power of a Saber Blade.
Alright, we'll play Danger first. You're shaking hands with Danger.
Toxic Jude said, pow pow pow. Skull Y said, play Beat Saber Vanilla Multiplayer. William Martinez said, what is Zerevk? Jude Hopper said, is this unmodded multiplayer?
Yeah, this is vanilla.
Work on any machine while forgetting safety.
You're shaking hands with Danger.
Said, ah.
Pays to know the kind of power you're dealing with.
DVDVA said, play Diddy Token. Skull Y said, I think stream is bugging.
The human element remains. It can lend itself to safety or turn a routine situation into a danger.
Cola VR said, sub vortex.
Yep.
Toxic Jude said, your ACC insane. DVDVA said, baby angel dark skin tone, baby angel dark skin tone, baby angel dark skin tone. Gavin GT said, can I join you in standalone?
Yeah, the
I don't have
code is in
modifier. Skull Y
Hydraulic lock.
said,
the
danger
code is in the
zone.
chat. Dang it.
Maverick said, hi, how are you? George
I'm doing alright.
said, I have this, I'm okay at UT. Skull Y said, you should pin the code. Toxic Jude said, try to full combo this.
I already did.
Toxic Jude said, bruh. Hails said, what game is that on VR?
Beat Saber.
Toxic Jude. Said, once when I saw Alpha. Toxic Jude. Said, something. Jude Hopper. Said, I'm updating Beat Saber to join, it's taking forever. MR Man.
Damn.
Said, bro, I'd lock TF in gang. DVDBA. Said, what is code please? Ales. Said, okay, I am a sub.
Thanks.
Bird. Said, person mountain Viking dark skin tone, 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 person mountain Viking dark skin tone. Toxic Jude. Said, play power of a saber blade. Eric Gamas. Said, chat be behind. Toxic
Just a
Jude.
little bit.
Said, LOL. Ales. Said, I subbed. Skull What?
Thanks.
Said, I will join, but it's Expert Plus, how tragic. SAE. Said, Sup Vortex.
ZREVC.
I need a better username. Said, am I trippin' or did the heist not give me my points? Jude Hopper.
We got scammed.
Said, person mountain biking dark skin tone. Eric Gamas. Said, bird please don't spam emojis. Eric Gamas. Said, emojis asterisk. Gavin GT. Said,
Alright.
in the purple guy. Bird.
Yeah.
Said, APOO.
Markiplier.
Toxic Jude. Said, at Jude Hopper hello. BMTH fan.
Yeah.
Said, Yogurt TS is so Kevin not Owen, it's pretty Aiden NGL. Bird. Said, why can't I spam emojis? Maverick. Said, are those mods? Jude Hopper.
Yep.
Said, at Toxic Jude hello. Toxic Jude. Said, hey.
This guy's got the watermelon colors.
Said, Markiplier. Jude Hopper. Said,
The neon
why
colors.
is my at not highlighted? Jude Hopper. Said, at Toxic Jude hello. Roblox.
I don't want
answer.
watermelon.
Said, hi. Jude Hopper. Said, face orange biting nails. Toxic Jude. Said, eyes purple crying. Minus. Said, whoa you is good. Roblox dancer. Said, hey Siri, order an iPhone 16. Maverick. Said, you're good. Toxic Jude. Said, at Jude Hopper give me you user so we can play together. Roblox dancer. Said, cool. Skull What? Said, Oagla Blugla has joined your lobby.
Crazy.
Beauty. Said, if anyone joined late, the song is Luster. I think it's on expert mode.
Yeah, it's on expert.
Said, can you play Apex 4 or do you not have?
What?
Ultra Gamer. Said, bro is cooking. Bird. Said, it's a modded song. Ultra Gamer.
I'm in a vanilla lobby. I can't play modded songs right now.
Ray VR. Said, hi. Toxic Jude. Said, at Bird no it is not. Ava Beauty. Said, I can do it on Expert Plus, even though I fail it, I just play for fun. Roblox Dancer said, oh okay. By the way you are cooking. Mr. Chrysii said, how? Ultra Gamer said, bro is cooking so much my phone sounds like a motor. Bird said, how do you know Jude? Toxic Jude said, power of a saber blade please. Toxic Jude said, because it is in OST 7.
Interesting.
Ava Beauty said, what's your fave song to play on here?
I have no idea. Nyum. Take that.
Whack hit him said, hi. Toxic Jude said, he can have mods activated but he can't play custom. Gavin GT said, I'm so bad bro.
Yo, thanks for subbing.
Toxic Jude said, yes. Toxic Jude said, thanks. Mitchell Clark said, I love this song. Bird said, Jude I was talking about Apex 4. Mr. Chrysii said, bro is cooking so much I can cook a steak. Toxic Jude said, oh. Ava Beauty said, I want to play Beat Saber right now but the controllers are dead loudly crying face.
Rip.
Enonzo Hate said, hello. The amazing Dino Sir said, you make it look easy. Tech said, you're crazy good at this game. Batuti said, Poltava from Sabaton. Toxic Jude said, have you full comboed this song?
Nope.
Mr. Chrysii said, my medium rare steak is already done thank you. Toxic Jude said, dang. Bird said, I joined Mojo. Batuti said, Poltava from Sabaton please play the song.
I can't play custom right now.
Poke Dude GT said, my Beat Saber doesn't work. The amazing Dino Sir said, what is the highest score you got on a song?
I don't know.
Batuti said, oh. The Hot Demon said, remember when we won V1D? Mr. Chrysii said, I accidentally got 100 million degree burn fire loudly crying face fire 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 loudly crying face Smantunt said, what song is this?
Power of the Saber Blade.
What? Said, so my arms are red. Max Stevie
Crazy.
said, ha. Ava Beauty said, what other games do you play on VR? Coffee Cat
Beat Saber.
said, somehow Final Boss Chan is harder than this?
No.
Winter's AC said, this is power of the Saber Blade. Max Stevens said, can I request a song? Mr. Chrysii
It's gotta be a vanilla song.
said, you are so skibidi. TTT Ghost said, hi bro I'm just new to the chat right now.
No matter where you are.
Said, I'm back. Coffee Cat said, it scored 325 I think while power of Saber Blade is 225. Winter's AC said, I've eaten ghosted before. Coffee Cat said, probably just BTM. Winter's AC said, asterisk I beat ghost. Batuti said, sup man. LK what I can do. Said, tough. TTT Ghost. Said, yeah, you're really good at Beat Saber and I have a VR headset, but like I'm bad at like games that are like shooting. Max Stevens.
Interesting. Yep.
Said, I'm new so I don't know.
Yep.
Skull what? Said, I FC this.
Wow.
Toxic.
Good job.
Said,
You did it.
GG. Coffee Cat. Said, LMAO. Batudi. Said, when are you done with this one Poltava from Sabaton please after this? Toxic
I
Dude.
I can't do
Said,
custom and
I
I'm
have
in
to go and thanks
multiplayer
for
lobby.
playing my song.
Someone pick a song. Anyone.
LK what I can
Oops.
do. Said,
No.
why aren't you doing MP+? Gavin GT. Said,
It's vanilla.
bro I'm actually so bad I'm the purple guy and I don't know how you did that. Poke Dude GT. Said,
No.
Beat Saber is fun. Batudi.
Rage
Said,
Tugboat 395
Poltava
is
from
playing
Sabaton.
Geometry Dash.
Batudi. Said, please.
I think this guy really
Max
quit Beat
Stevens.
Saber. That's so sad.
Said, I'm new so I don't know what songs are on there. Do you have Godzilla by Eminem? Ava Beauty.
I don't have the pack.
Said, totally not Beat Saber related but, what is your fave color? Batudi. Said, Poltava from Sabaton. TTT Ghost.
Purple
Said,
is my
what about
favorite
APT?
color. I don't know. I think purple is good.
Ava Beauty. Said, I like all the colors, but pink is my most fave.
My favorite colors are the ones that are in my profile picture. Probably. Except for gray. Gray is eh.
Tempo Katana is good on Expert plus NGL. TTT Ghost. Said, you should really listen to APT. Batudi. Said, Ligma.
Oops.
Toxic. Said, how old are you?
Yes.
Ava Beauty. Said, is this Tempo Katana?
No, this is Ghost. I'm just kidding. It's Tempo Katana.
Toxic. Said, yes, rolling on the floor laughing. Zara. Said, hello.
Yep.
Ava Beauty. Said, a kid not ghost rolling on the floor laughing. Batudi. Said, yo please play Poltava from Sabaton. Toxic. Said, have you been playing beats yourself for a long time? Batudi.
What?
Said, yo please play Poltava from Sabaton. Mr. Chrysia. Said, what is your favorite song on Beat Saber? Louis.
I don't have a favorite.
Play Mac Miller.
I guess Danger.
Brad Kokoda love it. Said, what's up? Giggity Grayson. Said, you look like Lego Pace 2550C02. Search it up. Giggity Grayson. Said, you look like Lego Pace 2550C02. Search it up. Louis. Said, play back Miller. TTT Ghost. Said, yo do you want to add me on VR?
I
Giggity
don't
Grayson.
use Oculus.
Said, you look like Lego Pace 2550C02. Search it up. Zara. Said, bro. Coffee Cat. Said, MC Mental is my fave. Louis. Said, play Mac Miller. Batudi.
Ouch.
Said, yo 90090. Ava Beauty. Said, is it funny I listen to Beat Saber songs on my phone when I can't play Beat Saber, because the song on fire?
Yeah.
Poke Dude GT.
I should get my ban hammer Saber so I can ban this
Could you
guy.
play Level Insane? Toxic. Said, do you play Beat Saber yet?
What's
Muhammad
Beat Saber?
Al-Hajj. Said, yo. Skull Y. Said,
Should we ban
no
this
way
guy?
I beat it.
Should we
Duff
ban this
that
guy? I think we should ban this guy.
Said, my ex-girlfriend left me for my
Yeah.
15-year-old sister.
I missed. Yeah. Bonk.
TTT Ghost.
Alright, this guy's banned.
Said, what do you use because I'm on a metal quest, I'm sorry.
I use
Gavin
index.
GT. Said, which guy are you trying to ban?
This guy.
Coffee Cat.
This fella.
Said, give him the hammer treatment.
We gotta ban this guy. Ready up. Press the ready button. Doink.
Muhammad Al-Hajj. Said, Vortex, don't you play Geometry Dash?
What's Geometry Dash?
Skull Y. Said, no please. Louis. Said, you should try Equestria with Broken. Gavin GT. Said, why are you trying to ban him?
Because he is smelly.
Toxic. Said, ban him. TTT Ghost. Said, my bad bro, disappointed face, disappointed face, disappointed face, disappointed face.
What?
Muhammad Al-Hajj. Said, lock in. Nighters. Said, you should try Minecraft. Louis. Said, you should try Quest 3 with Pro controllers.
No.
Aduli plays Roblox. Said,
Yep.
Ava Beauty. Said, is this crystallized I can't remember crying face?
This is a cycle hit.
Toxic. Said, doesn't it get annoying after a while when messages are constantly being read out?
A little bit.
Aduli plays
I
Roblox.
get used to it.
Said, you're so good. Muhammad Al-Hajj. Said, what is this game called?
Beat Saber.
Said, Go Subo Gaming. Said, Aya.
Yep.
TOYOTA. Said, Beat Saber. Nighters. Said, Rushi. Zara. Said, Batuti. Said, YT. Louis. Said, Granny. Neon Pika. Said, this vanilla. TTT goes.
Yeah, this is vanilla.
Said, can you please do the next song of Shiny Rocks? Miss Thrill GD. Said, could I join the server with the Quest 3?
Yeah, just gotta be on the latest version.
Neil Petrie said, stay home, 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 YT. Batuti said, elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough. Miss Thrill GD said, thanks. Louis said, 100 God at BS. Admilly
Interesting.
plays Roblox. Said, yo. Gavin GT said, don't ban me please. Skull Y. Said,
Alright, I'm gonna add a
my
few
arms
moderators.
hurt. Night Erst
Actually, yeah.
said, you should be an
Alright,
ORN.
if you start spamming
One wheel mad.
and
Said,
moderators
"Hey,
doesn't
Dad."
catch you, you do not want me to
Mad.
catch you because I'm gonna
Said,
just hide you.
So cute you are pro. Neil Petrie
There's snow.
said, glasses purple yellow diamond.
And you won't be
glasses,
able
purple, yellow
to
diamond,
chat ever
glasses,
again.
Purple yellow diamond. Muhammad Al-Hajj said, what's your favorite chocolate bar? Toxic said, doesn't it get annoying after a while when messages are constantly being read out? People stop spamming messages, let him play in peace. Toxic said, people stop spamming messages, let him play in peace. Batuti said,
Get dunking him.
face fuchsia poop shape, face
Yeah.
fuchsia poop shape, face fuchsia poop shape, face fuchsia poop shape, face
What are
fuchsia
you?
poop shape.
What is that guy doing?
Skull Y said, bye bye
I
spammers.
think he really likes popsicles.
One wheel mad said, cutie putty. Bird said, you hit me 3 times so far. Gavin GT said, I'm Owen Neatco. TTT Ghost said, what other headsets do you have because I really want to add you. Night Erst
I have Index.
said, you graduated? Skull Watt said, oh boy,
I graduated
am
from
back,
Beat
face
Saber.
red droopy eyes. Pixel Warrior said, LeBron James hairline. Louis said, should I chat every 2M? Muhammad Al-Hajj said, helicopter 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 helicopter. William Martinez said, hello. Beanie Brothers said, how are you doing?
Doing alright.
Steven Zara said, do you want to play Roblox? TTT
What's Roblox?
said, do you seriously not have any other headsets? Pixel Warrior
You're asking me if one headset is...
Jaden said, hot.
You're asking me if one headset
Said,
is not
you
enough.
have good aim, I guess. William Martinez said, let him
Like
go.
90% of the world, 90% of like the VR community has one headset. Like only rich people have more than one headset.
Skull Watt said, I got a sugar cookie. Muhammad Al-Hajj said, face reveal? Night Erst said, you playing on console or PC?
PC.
Steven Zara said, I'm 7H. Louis said, face reveal PLSSS.
Alright, you guys want me to see my face review?
TTT Ghost.
You guys want to see my face?
I really want to add you. Well, I can't add you literally on Index because I'm literally on a meta quest and you're on a. Toxic said, which version are you playing? Muhammad Al-Hajj
What?
said, yes. Radka Kodalova said, yes. Beanie Brothers.
Alright, I'll do a face review after this song.
What
Watch.
is your favorite Beat Saber pack?
Monster Cat, because it's the only pack I have. Monster
Yeah.
Cat V2.
Midnight Mimosas said, where does? Skull Watt said, okay, I'm back now.
I back.
Toxic
I back now.
said, which version of Beat Saber do you play?
What? The one that's real?
Night Erst said, did you try Among
Yeah.
Us 3D in your VR?
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe Rocco said, you should do I Want to Be a Machine. Gavin GT said, can we play Crystallized?
Hey, after this. Boom.
Bird said, am the popsicle lover.
Yum. They should really update like multiplayer or
Night
something.
Erst said, yogurt. Louis
They should make it more competitive.
said, let's see face reveal.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. That's what I was forgetting. My bad. After the song, I promise.
Night Erst said, you ain't gonna show your face. Muhammad Al-Hajj
Oh, I am.
said, if you don't know what Roblox is, it's basically a popular game on a platform, and also Roblox beat Fortnite.
What's Fortnite?
Night Earth said, what's Beat Saber?
What's Vortex Wizard?
Louis
Never heard of that person.
said, okay.
I want to be a machine and I want to
Be heard
shiny chrome.
said, hi. Miss Thrill GD said, what's a video game? Muhammad Al-Hajj
What's a video?
said, tidal wave is an actual wave. I'm Good Bear said, can you do Thrift Shop by Macklemore?
Probably another bit, like one
I'm
time
Good Bear
Adam wants to play
said,
it.
the song. Mace YT said, is this Beat Saber multiplayer vanilla?
Yep.
Doppelganger said, sweet dude. Trust the silly said, such a good song. Also, how are you so good? I'm Good
Practice.
Bear said, like on expert.
What on expert? I want to be a machine, cause I...
Muhammad Al-Hajj said, okay Vortex, quick question. How old are you?
Yes.
Vipers said, how many years? Miss Thrill GD said, the server is full of. Wrestling Crowd said, hello. Mace YT said, you're yes years old.
Yep.
Joe VR said, yo. Mace YT said, damn that's pretty young. I'm Good Bear said,
Alright.
Thrift Shop by Macklemore on expert. Joe VR said, Cactagot
I want to
Nighters
be a machine.
said, Ani I-chan. Quackers the Duck said, I will sub if you rap with the line being I goon to Ronald McDonald.
Alright,
Mace
buddy.
YT said, hey Vortex, can you just miss a note for me please? Said, face reveal. Skull Y.
Alright.
I blame the chain.
The moment of truth. Alright. You
Sub-O
guys are gonna realize that
said, you are so good party.
I already did a face reveal long ago,
Muhammad
and like,
Al-Hajj said, I live in Sweden.
like my face has been
Joey
hidden
R.
in plain sight. Alright.
Said, Cacnagot.
That's my
Average
face right
GT
there.
Said, I finally got second. Mace YT said, where's Markiplier? Rover said, am I playing the game wrong because why the hell do I have 7k meters total swings? Night Erst said, see I said he is not gonna face reveal. Louis said, Bruo.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I
Muhammad
probably did.
Al-Hajj said,
Y'all
nice beard.
couldn't handle it.
Skull Y
My real face reveal.
said, I remember the
Alright,
Vortex face
I
reveal.
apologize. This is not my real face
I'm
reveal.
Good Bear
But like,
said, PLS Thrift
my
Shop
real face reveal, y'all couldn't
Arturo
handle
Ibarra
the beauty.
said,
So I had to private
what?
it.
Mace YT
Oh wait, we're doing
said,
crystallized.
wait, is that's M and Nem? Gavin GT said, you said we can do crystallized. DBL said, hi. Night Erst said, man will riz the hus. Louis said, fuck crown liar.
Oh wait, this is a bit close. I just realized how much this map is kind of trash.
Arturo Ibarra said, how's your day?
It's going alright.
Muhammad Al-Hajj said, what's Vortex? Mace YT. Said, I hope you miss.
Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy.
Louis. Said, it's indexes. Mace YT. Said, LOL. Nightburst. Said, Wizard Vortex.
Awesome. What was that?
Mace YT. Said, don't ban me PLS or LMAO. King Bob.
Dude, only
Said,
stupid people ban
what's up?
people for saying
Said, remember person
They
mounted
miss.
by the dark skin tone. Muhammad Al-Haj. Said, racism never ends. King Bob. Said, hello. Nightburst. Said, so how is your life going?
it's going alright. Should I make a pro controller review?
Bird. Said, he lives in Beat Saber. Samuel. Said, do you like turtles? Neon Pika.
I like
Said,
turtles.
When the 24-hour video coming out. Good
Oh yeah,
Summo
I
Game.
gotta. I just downloaded it. I have to edit
How
it.
long have you been playing this game? Muhammad
A long time.
Said,
Since
what is life?
long before time had a
Mace
name.
YT. Said, what's a turtle?
What is a turtle? That's a wonderful question.
I need a better username. Said, how much dedicated RAM do you have? Nightburst.
Yes,
Said, do you take protein or not?
I'm pretty sure protein would not help with Beat Saber.
Said, who is Vortex Wizard? Samuel. Said, what games do you play on VR?
Beat Saber.
Nightburst. Said, nah, I meant your body. Mace YT.
What?
Said, not even a Protion shake.
No.
Bird. Said, are Quest controllers different from Valve?
Yes.
Skull Y. Said,
No.
Chad, I won. Gavin GT.
Crazy.
Said, can we do damage on expert?
Alright.
Nightburst. Said, you got muscles.
I do not have muscles. Yeah. 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 Oh, that's kind of fast. Yoom.
Nightburst. Said, you got GF?
Alright, buddy. Yoom.
Skull Y. Said, you are shaking uncomfortably on my quest. Radka Kodalova.
That's crazy.
Said, not even meat? Meat has protein.
I eat water every day.
Mace YT. Said, bro, I want to join. Ball Freud. Said, sometimes, when the weight gets too heavy, I think about ending it all just to find some peace from the pain that never lets up. Neon Pika.
What?
Said, do you eat egg? Nightburst.
Egg.
Said, I eat
Dude, I love Egg
salads.
Game.
Muhammad Al
That was the best game ever.
Said, What is a pet?
Omni-Man? Your mother, she's more like a pet to me.
Nighters. Said, chop chin. Ni and Pika. Said, bean and rolls for war. Muhammad Al-Hajj. Said, what is a pet? Mace YT. Said, I made a steak. Mace YT. Said, a steak? Mace YT. Said, yes.
Dang, that's crazy. Should put some sea salt on that steak.
Nighters. Said, why don't you go gym?
Because Beat Saber's all I need.
Baldfreud. Said, I don't want to suffer anymore. When the night is darkest, I'll finally let go. No more fights, no more pain. Just
What?
silence, and maybe then. Mace YT. Said, see Sal. Mace YT. Said, I need you sea salt. Nighters.
Sea
Said,
salt.
I think you got
I need
forearms
you,
by
sea
playing
salt.
this. Radka Kodalova. Said, are you sure?
Are you sure?
Muhammad Al-Hajj.
Pretty sure.
Said, eat a
You're a
shower
trash bag.
vortex.
Into space.
Baldfreud. Said, my dad's hands weren't for holding, they were for breaking me. Every slap, every shout left cracks inside me that never healed, just hollowed. Nighters. Said, by the way, are you married? TSF Golden Fan VR. Said, can I join? Mace YT. Said,
that lobby
let
kind
me
of full.
break it down for you, Markiplier.
Let me break it
Star
down for
one.
you, Mark.
Said, that was all luck. Zeeks.
Nope.
Said, Vortex or so boo boo.
Nope.
Ni and Pika. Said, modded multi-way.
I'll probably do it tomorrow. This will be our last song. I get kind of tired.
Local loser. Said, what song is this and am I able to play as well?
This is that
Muhammad
was
Al-Hajj.
Damage.
Said, eat a shower vortex.
Alright, I guess we're doing Danger.
Gavin GT. Said, top 3 all perfectionistic. Radka Kodalova.
Crazy.
Said, think Mark.
Think Mark.
Night Erst. Said, you grinding right now? Gavin GT. Said, danger on expert. Local loser. Said, thank you.
Nyum. Uh-oh. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Red Panda Gunner. Said, hi.
Yep.
Work on any machine while forgetting safety.
Whoops. Well, someone died.
Mace YT said, crazy thing, I don't know how to danger in Expert Plus.
Pays to know the kind of power you're dealing with.
Muhammad Al-Hash said, bro doesn't believe anything. Gavin GT
What?
said, I'm the purple guy and I got to go. Knifers
Alright, see.
said,
Purple
I am
guy,
still
like
thinking,
FNAF?
how are you playing this in VR without getting headache?
The human element remains. It can lend itself to Satan or turn a routine situation into a dangerous one.
Knifers said, GTG.
Alright, see ya.
Muhammad Al-Haj said, English or Spanish.
Whoops.
Hydraulic lock engaged.
Navajo said, hi.
Yep. Watch out. Dang, I am missing all the notes.
You're shaking hands with danger.
Navajo said, speed map.
What? Whoops.
It pays to know the kind of power you're
Muhammad Al-Haj
Okay, I thought this was done.
Don't stop.
Oopsies. Yeah.
Skull Y
Yeah.
said, that song is confusing. Mace YT said, mods ban him.
Mods, ban that guy. Ban that guy.
Navajo said, what I do.
What? Alright, I'm gonna end stream here. It has been pretty interesting.
Muhammad Al-Haj.
Alright, bye bye. I'll play the request tomorrow or later. I don't know. Ah!